show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to our Things That Get Stepped On episode. Oh, I've been waiting a while for this one. This episode is all about me and the oppressive environment I work in. Okay, really though, it's about dog poo, stuff like that. That's funny, right? First, I need to hand out some screws. Here you go, 3 contestants, 3 screws. Not to offend you, but this is how you screw someone. If you want to force your neighbor into answering a question that you know they don't know, buzz in and slap that S key. You got it? All right, you ready? Let's start. Give me a category.
Question number 1.
This one's called Disco is All Wet. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Ready? Catch this. Say you're out jumping around in puddles and you jump in a puddle of cake. Someone left the cake out in the rain, and neither Donna Summer nor Richard Harris can take it. Where are you? MacArthur Park, Sugar Mountain, Winchester Cathedral, or Surf City? Take a shot, player 2. MacArthur Park is both the name of the song and the place in the song where someone left that confounded cake out in the rain. Which wouldn't be a problem if it were a sponge cake. Then it would just make the cake bigger, right? All right, I need a category. Well, what do we have here? Why does the fat kid always get picked on? You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Think fast, it's question time. If your whipping boy has the same build as whipping cream, how much of his body is composed of fat? 2%, 10.5%, 30%, or 70%? All yours, player 1. Whipping cream is 30% fat.
But that doesn't mean I'm not lovable and capable. In fact, you'll all be working for whipping cream someday. You wait and see.
Time to pick a category. All right, player 2 and 3, step aside, because player 1's going on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, I'm gummy, damn it. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 items, and for each one, I would love for you to tell me if it's a flavor of Bubblicious bubblegum or a flavor of Gatorade, the thirst quencher. As I rattle them off, if it's a flavor of Bubblicious gum that you might step in, press 1. If it's a flavor of Gatorade that you might step in, after it's been knocked over, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Riptide Rush. Watermelon. Strawberry Splash. Whitewater Splash. Lightning Lemonade. Midnight Thunder. Twisted Tornado. Let's go to the one you skipped. Midnight Thunder. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. All right, pick a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
Let's see what we got going. She's cooking a stairway to heaven. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Ready? Here's the question. Say you want a spiral staircase installed in your Italian villa, but your moron carpenter builds you one made of spiral-shaped pasta. What will you be clambering up to get to your bedroom? Player 3, have at it. Those spirally pieces of pasta are usually called rotini. You know, I put in one of those pasta stairways once. Yeah, I got hungry, started to snack. I was stuck on the second floor for 3 days. That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Ross, the fragrance. The world is getting smaller. Smell better. Hugo.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com.
Welcome back. Time to play round 2, where the values are double. One more thing, don't be afraid of those screws. If you want to force another player to answer a question, just buzz in and hit the S key for screw. All right, y'all set? Here we go. All right, I need a category.
Numero 5, and you don't know Jack.
The category is Calvin Klein, you've gone too far. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Heads up, here it comes. If a fashion designer made the piece of women's clothing known as step-ins out of something you might step in, what would we see on the runway? Panties made of old gum, gloves made of wet cement, stockings made of mud, or shoes made of... Well, there you go. How do those shoes fit, okay?
Let me walk around in them.
Go right ahead. Player 1, player 3, you want it? Player 1, do it.
What size is she?
She's got to be a tiny-sized chicklet.
Oh, I'm a double mint myself.
Chew on this. Step-ins is another name for a pair of panties. You want to see me blow some bubbles? Give me a category.
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
For your enjoyment, the smelliest feet in the world. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. And now, your question. Which shoe would Bigfoot have the hardest time squeezing into? Player 2, grab it. Those Europeans use a little something known as the metric system. Maybe you've heard of it? Anyhow, a size 13 European would be absolutely tiny. Bigfoot no wants pumps. Hurts Bigfoot. Bigfoot wants nice cushiony tennis shoe made in sweatshop. Grr. All right, pick the category.
7, lucky 7.
For your viewing pleasure, Hollywood grinds you under its heel. And this one's worth $6,000. Eyes forward, we're going. Because he or she was the first person to get a star on the Walk of Fame, whom has Hollywood been walking all over longer than anyone else? Shelley Winters, Joanne Woodward, Hume Cronin, or Humphrey Bogart? Take a shot, player 2.
Hume Cronin? Oh, I just love him. And that wife of his, Jessica Candy. Oh, what a hottie. Boing. Boy, when I saw her in the cocoon, I almost blew a hip.
Player 1, player 3, you want it? Player 1. Woodward's star was the first one placed on the walk in 1960. And in honor of her wonderful work, she's now covered in gum, cigarette butts, and hawkers. Yep, some stars never fade. Time to pick a category. Uh-oh, fresh butt tits eyesore.
It's time for a Snickerclish restroom.
Take a look at this gibberish category. Groucho makes a tough career choice. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Now, see if you can tell me what well-known counseling catchphrase this rhymes with. Shelf Zeppo? Damn! And remember, punctuation doesn't matter. Player 1, it's all you. Typing. Hi, I'm Schmitty, and I haven't thought about 80s TV shows in 3 weeks. Actually, Mr. Schmitzenstein, it's only been 2.5. What you talking about, counselor? No, Mr. Drummond, no! All right, I need a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
Coming at you. Are you there, God? It's me, Schmitty. How does $4,000 grab you? Well, as much as I hate to admit it, I need your help here. I've been having a tough time these days, and I've been trying to remember the title of this great inspirational poem. It's a poem where this man dreams about asking God where he was during the saddest times in his life, and all I remember is that God says, "It was then that I carried you." Of course, the poem is called Footprints. That's right. God's footprints were always alongside of him, yeah. Except during the toughest times when God carried him. I love that part. God, is that why there's one set of footprints for me, too?
No, Schmitty, you were too heavy, so I dropped you and kept going.
That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this. Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. All right, like it or not, you're getting a screw. Only one. That should be plenty. You ready? Good. We're starting. Give me a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
We're calling this one The God of Abraham Loves Lucy. And this one's worth $4,000. Oh, man, last night I woke up in the middle of this nightmare about that I Love Lucy episode where she's stomping on the grapes at the winery, which is really odd when you consider that this question is about that. Suppose Lucy is stomping on the grapes to make wine for a Passover Seder, in addition to the dinner guests. Player 2, grab it. At a Seder, you're supposed to set out an extra glass of wine for the prophet Elijah. Hey, and I'll bet something hilarious happens on the show, like Ricky drinks the wine, so Lucy and Ethel think the Messiah has come. That show is so funny. Time to pick a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
Well, what do we have here? If you believe they waste money at NASA, and this one's worth $2,000. All right, get ready to buzz in and type when you know the answer. Because he was the first person to take a step on the moon, who might have secretly taught Michael Jackson the moonwalk. Call you play. Oh, yeah, you want to be starting something, don't you? Yeah. Neil's the man. Yeah, sure, he's this big historical figure now, but I liked him better when he was a young pilot, taking to the skies with his brothers Tito and Jermaine. Pick a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
For your viewing pleasure, no shirt, no shoes, no running bra, and this one's going to be worth $6,000. See what you can do with this one. Because she's famous for running barefoot, which runner would have to tattoo a swoosh on her foot to get endorsement money from Nike? Rosie Ruiz, Zola Budd, Mary Decker, or Jackie Joyner-Kersee? Take a shot, player 2. Gotta answer it, player 1. Zola Budd is a South African runner who ran for Britain. Hey, and guess what? She always ran barefoot. Hey, and with Nikes going for about $120 a pop, I'd go barefoot too. Nice work, player 2. Looks like you're getting screwed. Let's see how you handle the hardware. All right, I need a category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
I believe this one is called Great Flamin' Fudge Bags. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, do you know that practical joke where you put the dog poo in a brown bag and then set it on fire? And some guy wants to put out the fire, so he steps on it? Say there's a burning bag of poo from the Dog Star on your doorstep. What celestial body should clean your shoes? Sirius, Polaris, Proxima Centauri, or Barnard Star? Player 3, do it. Proxima Centauri. Well, that's close. Relatively. Player 1, player... All yours. No. The dog star is serious. And I wouldn't expect such a wacky jape from Sirius. It's usually so... not goofing around-ish. Give me a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
For your enjoyment, I majored in kvetching, and this one's going to be worth $4,000. Heads up, here it comes. What class might require you to see the movie Ants? Myrmecology is the science of ants. Now, you might also be required to see Ants if you're enrolled in ripping off a much better film but pushing up the release date so it looks like it was your idea first, 101. All right, that's all around 3. Now, right after these messages, you're going to have a jack attack.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Hey kids, come on down to the Puppy Farm! Just drop your puppies in the top and watch them dig an underground community.
Can they breathe in there?
The large plexiglass viewing surface is perfect for group puppy watching. Look kids! Puppy! It's a puppy farm!
Von den deutschen Schöpfer das Übernostrum kommt Kindernostrum. Duffler in der Glücklichkeiten liegt der Schlechthochstapler. Frei die kleine Aufgabe in der große Kindernostrum.
Du musst mehr gut gefühlen mit
Kindernostrum.
Welcome to the Jack. I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget.
Remember the clue.
Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. 7 ways to step on things. I'd like to dedicate this Jack Attack to all the little people who helped me on my way to the top. Player 1, you ate that Jack Attack for dinner. Let's see who's picking up the check. Player 1's got it. Hey, not bad, Player 1. You made short work out of Players 2 and 3. Next time we'll see how you do against the living. Until then, I gotta tell you...
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucket here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack for Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!